The app asks for $100,000 to join. That is the price on the screen. It feels like a joke. It is not a joke. People pay it. Men, mostly. They are the ones who usually have to pay the fee. Women are sometimes invited. They join for free. But the men, they pay, they want love, or they want an image, or maybe they just want power. It is a steep price for a chance at a connection. It makes you wonder what kind of connection they are really buying. Is it love, or is it a transaction with a pretty face? This isn't a simple swipe right, swipe left world. To join the club, you must prove your worth. It is not enough to say you are rich, you have to show it. The application process is intense. It feels like applying for a mortgage on a small country. You submit bank statements, you provide tax returns, you show proof of assets, company records, property deeds. Some applicants send photos of their private jets. Some send photos of their art collections. A dedicated team of verifiers then gets to work. They are financial detectives. They are privacy investigators. Their job is to confirm every single detail you provide. The verification team is relentless. They call banks. They cross-reference public records. They scour social media for inconsistencies. The app's interface is surprisingly simple. It feels less like a chaotic dating app and more like a high-end catalog. Profiles are presented like magazine features. They are polished and professional. You see a few carefully selected photos. You read a short, often professionally written bio. Details about wealth are usually kept vague, using terms like successful entrepreneur or investor. The real signal of wealth is the membership itself. The fact that they are on the app is all the proof you need. The design whispers exclusivity, it never shouts it. Beyond the profiles, the app offers a concierge service. This is where it starts to feel less like an app and more like a personal assistant for your love life. You can ask the concierge to plan a perfect first date. They will book a private room at an impossible-to-get-into restaurant. They can arrange for a private helicopter tour over the city, or they might coordinate a weekend trip to a 5-star resort in another country. It is designed for people whose time is more valuable than their money. The members are a diverse group, bound by one common thread: extreme wealth. You find tech founders who sold their companies for 9 figures. You meet inheritors of vast family fortunes, trying to step out of their parents' shadows, hedge fund managers, real estate tycoons, surgeons, specialized lawyers. Their ages vary. Some are in their late 20s, newly rich and unsure how to navigate their social lives. Others are in their 50s or 60s, divorced or widowed, and looking for a partner who understands their complex world. They are not all flashy playboys. Many of them are deeply private people. Profiles show stepping off a private jet, standing in front of a sprawling mansion in the Hamptons, homes in London, New York, Dubai. They might flash a Patek Philippe watch, but many others are the opposite. They value their privacy above all else. Their bios are short and to the point. I once met a user at a small event the app hosted. It was at a private art gallery in Chelsea after it had closed to the public. He was in his 40s, a tech investor. He wore a simple, well-made suit, no tie. He was not loud or flashy. He held a glass of whiskey, mostly listening. He paid the fee without blinking. He was tired of dating on regular apps. The women he met were overwhelmed by his life, or only interested in what it could offer them. He wanted someone who knew his world. He had been married before to his college sweetheart. The marriage fell apart as his company grew. He was never home. When he was home, he was on his phone. She resented the business. He resented her for not understanding the pressure. "I don't want to make the same mistakes," he said, looking at his drink. "I need a partner who gets that my schedule isn't mine. Someone who has their own thing going on." He seemed honest. He seemed nervous. He had paid a fortune for a chance to find a calm harbor in his chaotic life. When money and love mix, power becomes the main currency. This is the app's biggest unspoken problem. The power imbalance can be staggering. For the men who pay the fee, there can be a sense of ownership. They paid for access. They expect results. For the women who are invited, there can be a sense of obligation. They are guests in a rich man's world. This dynamic can create an environment where some members feel used. A match might be drawn to the lifestyle, not the person. People hide their true feelings. They play games. It can be a breeding ground for transactional relationships, masquerading as romance. Even with strict vetting, scams can happen. Someone can fake documents. Someone can create a false identity to get through the gates. Once inside, they can exploit the trust of other members. Privacy, the app's biggest selling point, also becomes a weakness. When things go wrong, members are reluctant to speak out. They do not want the public attention. Deceit can grow behind the closed doors of this exclusive club. In the end, this app reveals a simple, uncomfortable truth about our world. Money can buy almost anything: security, convenience, access to exclusive spaces. But the one thing it cannot guarantee is a genuine human connection. For some, the $100,000 fee is a worthwhile investment. It is a tool that helps them cut through the noise and find someone who understands their unique life. For them, the app is a solution. It is a bridge across the lonely island of their success. It gives them a chance. For others, the app is a trap. It is a world of smoke and mirrors, performances, transactions. It reduces love to a business deal. It amplifies their loneliness, surrounding them with people but leaving them feeling more isolated than ever. Does wealth make finding true love easier or harder? The app itself provides no clear answer. It shows us that no matter how much money you have, the search for someone to share your life with remains the most human journey of all.